going on, YouTube? It's your boy 5 to the 10, aka FIFA, aka Pretty Big Forehead. You seen the title, so you already know what time it is. So I'm gonna get straight to the point. No, in this video you will not see me wrecking, but you will see me go over the details at the scene of what happened or what caused this incident, because I have to go back to the scene just to make sure. Yes, of course, I almost hit a tree, and I almost hit a tree because I was rushing. So the moral of the story is, do not rush. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do it. And a lot of you guys probably have, you know, back streets that you take to avoid red lights and stuff. Me, I have a lot of back streets that I take, so to avoid traffic. But this time it didn't work out that way, and I'm gonna kind of, you know, brief y'all on what happened. So this day there was a SUV in front of me. Usually when I hit it, but today when I tried to hit a back street, trying to avoid, you know, red lights or whatever, so I can keep it going because I was rushing, there was an SUV in front of me. So actually that SUV, me trying to get around that SUV or thinking I'm gonna be stuck at a red light because of the SUV, is the reason why all of this occurred. So I'm going to go to the scene, and I know y'all thinking like, man, he almost hit a tree and he left the scene. I gotta go back to the scene to make sure that I didn't leave any parts from underneath my car at the scene. So if you know what I mean. No, I did not stop. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna explain all that once I get to the scene. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go over the route, the small route that I took that led up to this incident. So you guys stay tuned. Okay, you guys see that light up there? Instead of hitting this light, I turned on this street right here. I made a right. Because when the light turned red, you can get around it by going here. And I turned right here, then I made this left right here through this stop sign. And you see that light up there? Now there's a truck in front of me, but at the last minute, the light turned red, so the truck in front of me was making a left turn and I needed to go right. So I slammed on my brakes at the last minute. And if you know anything about driving, I slammed on my brakes and tried to turn at the same time. So this pole right here, so my car locked up and started heading toward that pole right there. But what I'm about to do is get out and really explain to y'all, give y'all more detail about it. Okay guys, like I said, there's a red light. So instead of me going to this red light, I tapped my brakes. Well, I didn't tap my brakes. I hit my brakes at the last minute to try to get in this parking lot so I can go around. So when I hit my brakes at the same time, I was turning. If anybody that knows how to drive, you hit your brakes really hard, then you come off the brakes, then you make the turn. Now when the brakes locked up on me, this is where I was going. Straight for this pole. Straight for this pole. So what your boy did, since my brakes locked up on me, I just steered the car right here. Right here. And end up right between here on this sidewalk. So instead of stopping like normal people would do and look at their car, I played it off and drove down the sidewalk. I drove down the sidewalk right here, turned right here, drove off of the curb, back onto the street, and continued on my way like nothing happened because I was so embarrassed. So you guys tell me what you think about that. Tell me what you think about that. I want to hear your comments. And looking at the ground, I don't see any parts from underneath my vehicle, so apparently everything is cool. The front end of my car is scratched up pretty good, which I will not be showing you guys because it's a hoopty anyway, so it doesn't matter. But like I say, the moral of the story is to do not rush. Do not rush, because when you rush, you already know things could happen, things can get out of control. And if I would have hit that pole, my hoopty would have been towed up, man. And I really don't have accidents. I really don't. I think I had a couple, but none of them was my fault. I never had an accident that was my fault. So, man, that was my bad though. That was really my bad. So y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments, man, what y'all think. Or shoot, you can tell me about an accident that you almost had and what was the outcome of it. But I'm thankful I didn't hit anything but the curb. But I know people was laughing at me. And next time I see a car in front of me, shoot, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna rush. I may not even cut through back streets anymore. I may just sit at the red light. It ain't nothing but a couple minutes, probably. A couple minutes ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't worth my life. Shoot. And yes, I was going pretty fast. I hit that corner and I was, well, you know what I'm telling on myself. I hit that corner and I hit the gas. Because honestly, I never stopped at that stop sign. So I hit that gas and it was just a last minute decision. Oh man, hit the parking lot. And the hoopty wasn't agreeing with me because, yeah, my tires are pretty new, but I believe I have some cheap tires on my vehicle. That also play a part in your driving. Y'all gotta make sure, you guys gotta make sure you have good tires on your car. Yeah, so these tires are really no good. Even though they're new, they're no good. So what I'm gonna end up doing, if I do keep this car, is I'm gonna swap these tires out anyway. So, but I already noticed the tires wasn't good tires when I first got this thing. So, but appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy.